To our next conversation now, the demand for rice and other staple commodities normally rise astronomically, especially during festive seasons like Christmas and Easter. However, this year presents a different scenario. The price of a 50 kg bag of rice, according to financial derivatives company, has decreased by 13.3%, falling to 104,000 naira mid-November from 120,000 naira in September. Let's talk to Rosemary Ahira now. She's analyst with financial derivatives company. Great to have you, Rosemary. So what's contributing to this unexpected decline in rice prices?
Ladi, thank you for having me. So typically, what has caused the downward pressure in the price of rice is basically increase in supply. Now, we've seen that India, which is the top exporter of rice, has removed its export ban on rice. The export ban was placed in July of 2023 because the country was experiencing high inflation and an increase in the price of this commodity in its domestic market. So it imposed this ban. But earlier last month, it was removed. So with this, we see an increase in the supply of rice into the global market, and this would ultimately help to stabilize the global price of rice, which has risen to its highest level in 15 years. In addition to this, we've seen the relaxing of strict regulations on the Nigerian land borders. So this has allowed more of this commodity to flow into domestic markets, which has ultimately helped to increase the supply of this commodity in Nigeria. Lastly, um, rice harvest season typically comes after the rainy season, so which is between October and December. So with this, we see increase in domestic supply, increase in Nigerian rice in the market. So together, we are seeing increase in domestic supply and increase in competition between locally produced rice and this imported rice that is in increased supply now. So both these factors, increase in supply and increase in competition, help to put reduce the price of rice basically, of this commodity basically in the domestic economy. So these factors playing together has helped to reduce the price of this commodity, and that is what we are seeing
Right.
currently.
Right. I guess, Rosemary, like consumers need a break right now, especially in Nigeria. So that means we could be assured of affordable rice, for this Christmas and maybe going into 2025.
Of course, yes. Typically, what causes an increase in the price of this commodity during the festive season is increased demand. For instance, during Christmas, we see a lot of companies gifting their employees, their clients, and other key stakeholders hampers and gift items, which most times includes rice. So there is a tendency for demand to increase during this period, which will cause an upward pressure in prices. Um, but an upward pressure in the price of this commodity. But typically, after the festive season, going into February of the following year, we usually see this demand ease out, and which will also cause price to stabilize. So between December of 2022 and February of 2023, the price of this commodity fell by 11.6%. And between December of 2023 and February of 2024, we saw the price of this commodity dropped by 14.3 percent. This is basically because um, after the festive season, consumers usually have like stockpiles of this commodity in their households, so they do not need to go back and buy more of them. So demand typically falls during this period. So yes, we
Okay.
would expect affordable rice going into 2025.
All right, definitely. I'll be looking forward, to that because everybody, we need to get all our jollof rice and all of that festivity going on for December. Thank you so much. That was Rosemary Adibe, she's an analyst with Financial Derivatives Company. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.